everyone, and welcome to our new episode of The Three Whisketeers. My name is Jamie. I'm your host. We have the angel-haired hipster Curtis, and then we have the lovely Leah, and as always, we have our brightly blue-colored happy Honduran Eddie. And we have a full plate of flan, and we have some whiskeys to go along with it, mixed drinks. And go ahead. I know nothing about what we have in front of us.
Well, since Leah's going to be here, and she's new to whiskey, I thought we'd, bring her into it nice and slow with some nice, wonderful, fun things. So, if you want to pull the napkin, bam! We have Buffalo Trace,
Yes.
bourbon cream,
Yes.
and Buffalo Trace, so we can see the bourbon before it became cream. And then, of course, we have Ezra Brooks cream and Ezra Brooks, same thing. So we can see the differences.
Okay.
And since we're doing sweet, and since we discussed it earlier, Leah said she was going to bring flan. And then the Honduran decided that he was going to bring flan.
The happy Honduran.
The happy Honduran decided he's going to bring flan. And then I figured I might as well do flan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have 3 different flans, and we're going to break them open and we're going to try them, right?
That's right.
3 different flans to flan.
Okay. So maybe pass me the knife so I can cut mine. See if I can create a spectacle of myself here.
So I know a little bit about Buffalo Trace. That's kind of a little more widely distributed. I've seen that before. But what can you tell me about the Ezra?
Well, Ezra Brooks is an
Ezra
example
Brooks.
of another really good bourbon. Not really expensive, but a really decent, wonderful bourbon. And, nice job.
Looks good.
Perfect.
Yeah. And they make a lovely cream. Now, cream like people think of an Irish cream, like a Baileys, except they're using bourbon. And then Buffalo Trace, same thing. We have Buffalo Trace to try, and we have the lovely cream right next to it.
Yes. And I've had this cream before, and I think it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But Leah's going to tell us which is the best.
That's right. That's right.
So, Leah, when you're not making flan, what do you like to do?
Hang out with my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also race.
Yes.
Leah's a race car driver.
Mm-hmm.
A winning race car driver. You're always at the top of your field, right?
For ladies, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, knife.
Give it a good slam. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
That looks good.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's very nice.
Awesome.
Okay, Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. Here we go, everyone.
So, what do we think?
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's smooth, goes down good. There's no strong flavor from the alcohol.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Does it go well with flan?
Let's find out.
Okay, so I tried to do a little bit of research to find out if Buffalo Trace actually uses their Buffalo Trace in their cream. And I really couldn't find an answer to that.
Oh, they don't want to tell you.
No, but I mean, anything coming from Buffalo Trace is going to be good.
Yeah.
So this is Buffalo Trace bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
And then we take a taste. So this is as close as I think we could get to finding out what was the base for their cream.
Right.
So what do you think about that? You like it?
Yeah.
I think we have a new whisketeer.
She'll let us know tomorrow.
I definitely like this one.
Better.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, the cream is just delicious.
Mm.
It's a dessert for sure.
I think I could drink this in the morning, in the afternoon,
Yeah, at any time.
It's very good.
It's just very easy. And you can probably add a little more bourbon if you like, if you don't want it something as sweet. That's something I've done with this. Or just add something else like milk
What is
to thin it out.
alcohol content of that?
So it's not very high. It's like 12%, 15%.
15% alcohol.
Yeah, so this isn't to just get cranked out.
Nope.
It's just to kind of relax, just have something for dessert, and then this to follow with the dessert. And I think it goes very well.
Yeah.
I've had all three, and mine is a little sweeter, and then Curtis's is kind of follows through, and Leah's is actually kind of light.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it.
I like the
Because
texture.
this is sweet enough, and this is like light.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it kind of complements it.
You have to agree. I think Leah's is the best.
Yeah. It's very light, very lovely texture.
Yay.
Okay, so we've done the Buffalo Trace, we've done the cream, and we've had some flan. Is there anything final thoughts on what you would like to talk about with this?
No. Jill?
I don't think so. I think this is actually kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fun little mixing for a dessert.
Yeah.
For a dessert party or something like that.
Yeah, I think like in the beginning of a dinner, we can have Buffalo Trace, and as we go through, like at the end of the party, and when we have a little dessert for the dinner, we can just follow it up with this. I think it goes very well.
My son and I used to do Buffalo Trace over the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we buy it whenever we can find it, so we have it for the holidays. Because again, it's Buffalo Trace; it's hard to get.
Yeah, I
This
think-
is hard to find.
Yeah, and I think I've only
Yeah.
seen it around the holidays because when I got my bottle, I got it around. It was like January or something, so it was right after. You know, I don't think people knew what it was. You know, I think people are like into like the Irish creams and they
Right.
kind of stick to that. But this is like bourbon and cream
A great
together.
alternative.
A great alternative because if they actually, Ezra and Buffalo Trace just use pure cream, so it's really to try to keep it natural.
Okay. Go ahead.
Where is this made?
It's made in Kentucky.
That's where Buffalo Trace is from. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we move to Ezra Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see if we can find some more glasses here. So Ezra Brooks.
So here we have the Ezra Brooks cream, and let's see what this tastes like. I don't think this is as sweet. I don't think this is as sweet. Maybe a little heavier.
It's heavier, yes. I think it's heavier, and it has some different aftertaste than this. It's not as smooth, but I don't want to say it's not smooth. I want to say it's just a different. The ending is just a little bit
A
different,
little stronger.
a little stronger, but to me, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a cinnamony, caramel punch.
Yeah, there is more caramel.
So if we compare, yeah, it definitely tastes more of the bourbon in the Buffalo Trace.
I think they try to stick more with the bourbon, and then kind of not as sweet, kind of somewhere in the middle, and that one they just kind of punch you all over the place. But I like it. It's not bad.
So, do we want to taste the bourbon that goes with it?
No, I think we're good. I don't see a reason why.
Jamie doesn't get it.
Leah's gonna have your
I've
share.
never had it, so I'm kind of really curious about it.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks.
For Burntanyan.
I get the leftovers.
Can I see that, Bob?
Oh yeah, is there anything to read since you're the resident reader here?
Well, it says aged old-fashioned way, charged American white oak barrels. Ezra Brooks is charcoal filtered for an unforgivable mellow flavor. So, okay, a genuine sour bourbon made with the finest ingredients. No, it does not tell us what we should.
Like
I think what they're trying to tell us that the charcoal filtered that is kind of has a stronger flavor. But it is very interesting because American white oak barrels, those are the same barrels that Glenmorangie uses for their mills and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. And I think they're probably both from Missouri too.
I know that Glenmorangie barrels go to what do you think? Jack Daniels. And Jack Daniels uses them, and then they send them on to Portugal, and they finish them with either port or with sherry.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, they go to Scotland, where then they do their final stay in Glenmorangie.
Yeah, I'm doing my research with Glenmorangie, which we're gonna do at some point. They kind of try to keep it secret, but it's a range of different things that they do. And I just noticed this is one thing that they do that they have in common, that they use the white oak, American white oak.
American white oak.
So and
It's with a slight char.
So there is a charcoal. I kind of had to look into it, the charcoal.
yeah, it's
I'll try to get.
I think it exploded in my
Well,
mouth.
it's not like a Jack Daniels where you just really get hit in the face with the charcoal.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit in the face with charcoal.
Yeah.
Leo, what do you think?
Yeah. What do you think, Leah?
Between the two,
Oh gosh, I think it's easy.
I keep going back to this one.
You like the Buffalo Trace?
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Buffalo Trace, so sweet.
Yeah.
So what about the
Very
bourbon? Those between the bourbons?
I think the Buffalo Trace.
Yes.
This episode?
Any final thoughts?
No, not really.
What about you? What any final thoughts of what you experienced? The
Um,
Flan or the whiskeys or the
I would
creams?
just say if you're someone like me that doesn't usually drink whiskey, this is a very good one to start with.
It's a good alternative.
Good alternative. Yes.
And it is good with the flan.
It
Oh,
was
it's
perfect.
very good.
It was perfect with it.
Yes.
What about you? What's your final thought?
Pretty much the same. I pretty much like Buffalo Trace's bourbon cream, and I think when I make my recipe, if I ever try to kind of do a dually here, I think I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more lighter and stick to the traditional flan, less sugar, and just kind of let this take over.
Yeah, I think that. What's the price point on these two? About the same or?
Oh, no.
Buffalo Trace is more expensive
Yes.
than Ezra Brooks.
Yeah, Ezra Brooks is under $20, and I would put it neck and neck with Old Crow. Not in the same profile for flavor, but just in the same kind of like you getting a good bang for your buck.
I think Buffalo Trace around here is around $49 a bottle. Worth it.
Worth it.
Yes,
Yeah.
worth it.
Now the cream is not that expensive.
No,
No.
and it's got a lot less alcohol.
I think the two creams are a great alternative from like normal Irish whiskey.
Irish creams, yes.
You'd buy that everybody seems to be buying. Check these out. Look at your local stores or liquor stores. Try them out.
Thank you, Leah.
Thanks,
Yep.
thanks, Leah,
Thank you for
for
having me.
sitting
Yeah.
in. And that's it for now.